What's up, everybody? Audi Vaughn here, coming to you live from the audio reaction. And today, we're doing Rock and Roll Singer by AC/DC. Let's check it out. Smooth intro, slow to mid groove. Love how the bass in it. About all this is you always hear that signature Gibson SG sound and stuff that Angus does. Wonderful. Yeah, that's true. It's like when you hear these stories about comedians or rock stars, whatever, you hear about when is so and so going to get a real job? Well, I don't think anybody would be doing anything illicit, ethically or morally or legally or anything like that. But respect doesn't necessarily put food on the table. And Baum brought that up. It's like when I read part of Brian Johnson's book, Rockers and Rollers. He had a word for Tipper Gore. And I believe it went along the lines of those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw rocks. And that's all I got to say about that. Well, no, you know what, Bond, you got to give him credit. He knew what was going on because, let's face it, the public education system, we can have another discussion about that all day long. But it's always turned into, it's like this. Old man Rockefeller, old man John D. Rockefeller, Standard Oil and all that crap, he said he wanted a nation of workers, not thinkers. And lo and behold, look what's happened in the West. Little food for thought. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah. And I tell you what. I hope we can do some more of that stuff. But yeah, that's not to say, people can say what they want to about Bon Scott, but the man did have ambition. He was a wild. If there was ever such a thing as a rock and roll wild child, it was him. Because Bon, he was just one of them dudes, Well, anyway, I hope this is the beginning of a good deal. So I tell you what, y'all do me a favor. Help us old country boy out. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Give me some suggestions. And yes, Kevin, I'm serious. I'm getting back into the game, dude. That's right. You heard me. I'm getting back into the game. And I want to make sure that this time I stay in the game. So I'll tell you what, boss. You being a Canadian, man, give me some Canadian artists that down here we don't really hear of too much. Because, everyone knows AC/DC. So I tell you what, boss. Give me some Canadian artists and their albums. And I'll be reacting to them and everything else. As for everybody else, like I said, hey, I'm getting back to the game. I'm starting over again. Y'all smash that. Yeah, y'all subscribe. Smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. This is Denny Vaughn. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye now.